नित्यं निर्मलमचलं सर्वदिक् साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। यस्यान्तर्नानिमध्यं न हि करचरणं नाम गोत्रं न सूत्रं नो जातिर्नैव वर्णं न भवति पुरुषो नो नपुंसं न च स्त्री नाकारं नो विकारं न हि जननमरणं नास्ति पुण्यं न पापं नो तत्त्वं तद्वमेकं सहजसमरसं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। अज्ञानमूलहरणं जन्मकर्मनिवारणं ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यार्थं गुरोपादोदकं विवेक अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरुवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये विश्वपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे नित्यशुद्धं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनं नित्यबोधं चिदानन्दं गुरुं ब्रह्मा नमाम्यहम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निधये सर्वविद्यानां विशुचे भवरोगिणां गुरुवे सर्वलोकानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ श्री सद्गुरुदेव की जय। जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश रक्ष मां। जय सरस्वती जय सरस्वती जय सरस्वती पाहि मां श्री सरस्वती श्री सरस्वती श्री सरस्वती रक्ष मां। जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा पाहि मां जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा रक्ष मां। जय श्री काली जय श्री काली जय श्री काली पाहि मां जय श्री काली जय श्री काली जय श्री काली रक्ष मां। जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी पाहि मां जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी रक्ष मां। सर्वन भव पाहि मां सुब्रह्मण्य 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 रक्ष मां। दत्तात्रेय पाहि मां दत्तगुरु 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 रक्ष मां। शिवानन्द 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 पाहि मां शिवानन्द 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 रक्ष मां। जय गुरु शिव गुरु हरे गुरु राम जगद्गुरु परम गुरु सद्गुरु श्याम आदि गुरु अद्वैत गुरु आनंद गुरु चित गुरु चेतन गुरु चिन्मया गुरु। जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम। जय राधे श्याम जय जय राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम जय जय राधे श्याम। जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान। हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे सब संहारी। गुण गावे सबका सार बता कर गुरु भारत लावे। जय देव गुरुदेव, गुरुदेव चरणामृत निर्मल सब पाठक हारी। भजन सुनत तम नाशे सब संशय तारी। जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। तन मन धन सब अर्पण गुरु चरणन की जय। जीवानंद परम पद मोक्ष गति जय। जय गुरुदेव, जय गुरुदेव, जय गुरुदेव दयानिधि नंदहितकारी। जय जय मोह विनाशक भवन धनहारी। जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। गीता शिवानन्दा रक्ष माम् सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय काली मां सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय काली मां सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय रक्ष मां सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय सद्गुरु जय रक्ष मां गंगा रानी गंगा रानी गंगा रानी काली मां गंगा रानी गंगा रानी गंगा रानी काली मां भागीरथी 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 रक्ष मां भागीरथी 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 रक्ष मां देवा देवा शिवानन्दा दीनबन्धु काली मां देवा देवा शिवानन्दा दीनबन्धु काली मां चन्द्रवदना मन्दहासा प्रेमरूपा रक्ष मां चन्द्रवदना मन्दहासा प्रेमरूपा रक्ष मां श्री राम जय जय राम 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 श्री पवन शिवानंद जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरज सुंदरम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम
भजो दीन बंधु दीनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम्
भजो दीन बंधु दीनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम्
चंद दशरथ नंदनम्
श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम
शिरमुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम्
शिरमुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम्
जानो भुज शर चापधर संग्राम जित कर दूषणम्
श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्री राम
इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मन
शङ्कर शेष मुनि मन रञ्जनम्
मम हृदय कञ्चनवास कुरु कामादि फलदलगञ्जनम्
श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम् श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम
जगाते चलो ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो
प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। प्यारा प्यार का मोती प्यार का मोती लुटाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो आशा रूपी ममता रूपी छूट गया एक किनारा आशा रूपी ममता रूपी छूट गया एक किनारा बंद करो मत द्वार गया का दे दो मुझको सहारा बंद करो मत द्वार गया का दे दो मुझको सहारा दीप दया का दीप दया का जलाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो Salutations to Gurudeva, my salutations again and again, my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, 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 Sita. He who came as Rama and Krishna, he who came as Shiva and Shakti, he who came as Shivananda, to him I make my salutation. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, 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 Sita. He who is an ocean of love, He who is an ocean of mercy, He who is an ocean of compassion, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He who dwells in the hearts of all, He who controls the minds of all, He who directs the souls of all, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He who is my Guru Deva, He who is my mother and refuge, He who is my divine protector, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He whose actions are pure and selfless, He whose speech is comforting and soft, He whose looks are godlike and soothing, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He whose charity is boundless and limitless, He who gives and gives and gives, He who is known as the one and thou, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He whose teachings are simple and practical, He whose thoughts are lofty and divine, He whose writings are blessed by Saraswati, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He who dwelt near Ganga Mata, He who worshipped her flowers of love, He who adored the holy Himalayas, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. He who worshipped the bhaktas and saints, He who served the deeds and the gods, He who protected the birds and animals, to Him I make my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, 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 Sita. To Gurudeva my salutations, again and again my salutations. To Gurudeva my salutations, again and again my salutations. Rama, 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 Sita. Rama, Rama, प्रसाद कंज कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि मोहतम पुंज
जासु वचन
रवि करनि कर वर्षाऋतु रघुपति भगति तुलसी सार सुदास रामा तुलसी सार सुदास राम नाम बर बर जुग सावन भादव मास रामा सावन भादव मास सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम नाम मन दीप धरु जिह दे हरिद्वार रामा जिह दे हरिद्वार तुलसी भीतर बाहर हो जो चाहसी उजियार रामा जो चाहसी उजियार सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम सकल कामना हीन जय राम भगत रस लीन रामा राम भगत रस लीन नाम सुप्रेम प्रियोष तिन्हो किय मन मीन रामा तिन्हो किय मन मीन सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम राम ते नाम बर वरदायक वरदान रामा वरदायक वरदान रामचरित सतकोटि महा लिय महेश जिय जान रामा लिय महेश जिय जान सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम राम को कल्पतरु कलि कल्याण निवास रामा कलि कल्याण निवास जो सुमिरत भयो भांगते तुलसी तुलसी दास रामा तुलसी तुलसी दास सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम नाम नर केसरी कनक कसिपु कलिकाल रामा कनक कसिपु कलिकाल जापक जन प्रहलाद जी पाल ही धरि सुरसाल रामा पाल ही धरि सुरसाल सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम राम अनंत अनंत गुण अमित कथा विस्तार रामा अमित कथा विस्तार सुनिया चर्जुन माने जिन जिनके विमल विचार, रामा जिनके विमल विचार। सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण, शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम। राम कथा सुर देव सम, सेवक सब सुख दान। रामा सेवक सब सुख दान। सत समाज सुर लोक सब, कौन सुने अस जान। रामा कौन सुने अस जान। सियावर रामचंद्र पद जय शरण, शंकर हरि ओम जय जय सिया राम। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. My salutations and prostrations at the lotus feet of our Divine Master, Sri Swami Shivananda, and beloved Pujya Swami Sahajananda. Hari Om and loving prostrations to all. On behalf of our Divine Master and Pujya Swamiji, we extend a warm and cordial welcome to you to our most auspicious Guru Purnima Satsang. We extend a special welcome to all devotees, donors, well-wishers, those who have traveled from afar, and those who are attending for the first time. If you have come for the first time, please collect your free spiritual literature hamper from our bookstore after Satsang. This evening satsang is being live streamed for the benefit of those who cannot be here physically. We continue with our reading from Guru Bhakti Yoga by Sri Swami Shivananda. Guru Bhakti Yoga is the sure remedy for the ills of life. Guru Bhakti Yoga includes all other yogas. Without taking recourse to Guru Bhakti Yoga, nobody can practice other yogas which are difficult to tread. Guru Bhakti Yoga gives great importance to obtaining Guru Kripa through Acharopasana. Guru Bhakti Yoga is as old as Upanishadic and Vedic times. Guru Bhakti Yoga teaches the way to wipe out all the pains and sorrows of life. Om. Message on the occasion of Guru Purnima. Guru Purnima, the most auspicious day in the calendar of spiritual seekers, is celebrated the world over to worship and offer gratitude and appreciation to the spiritual masters for their guidance, spiritual wisdom, and enlightenment. It is the day when seekers make fresh resolves on the spiritual path. We pay respectful obeisance and deep gratitude to our Divine Master, Gurudev Sri Swami Shivananda, our beloved spiritual head, Pujya Swami Sahajananda, and to all the divine incarnations, Brahma Vidya Gurus, Vedic Rishis, saints and sages, for their inestimable contribution to the peace, harmony, and spiritual evolution of the planet. This day marks the birth anniversary of the great sage Sri Vyasa. We pay obeisance to Maharishi Vyasa for his tremendous service to humanity by way of his editing the 4 Vedas and writing the 18 Puranas, the Mahabharata and the Srimad Bhagavatam. These are his priceless legacy to mankind. People often ask why we worship another human being as God. The Srimad Bhagavatam gives the following description of Bhagavan Krishna setting the highest example of service to Rishi Sandipani, his guru. And I quote, "Concealing by their actions, which looked human, their unclouded wisdom that had not been acquired through another, and seeking to reside in the house of a preceptor, the two brothers, Sri Krishna and Balarama, who were the omniscient rulers of the universe and the source of all learning, having duly approached Sandipani, tamely and reverently waited upon him as a god, with devotion, thereby teaching the world irreproachable behavior towards one preceptor." I suppose the same can be said of the relationship of Lord Rama and Guru Vasishta and Sri Gurudev and our Jagat Guru, Sri Swami Vishwananda. This ancient and sacred Hindu tradition of honoring the Guru continues today. We are glad that so many have attended today's satsang. It is our tradition to provide an update on our ashram activities at this most auspicious satsang, as it instills pride and provides inspiration to devotees, donors, and well-wishers who support the work. It is also an expression of gratitude to Sri Gurudev and Pujya Swamiji, by whose grace and guidance these activities can be undertaken and accomplished. We offer our deep gratitude to all those devotees who are instrumental in the running of the various activities to the glory of our Divine Master. Our total number of projects since Pujya Swamiji started this program in 1974 is 670. This includes assistance to Hindu religious organizations and temples. The Society also undertakes humanitarian activities such as distribution of blankets, mattresses, and other necessities, for example, during natural disasters like the storm we experienced last week. Our new ashram project in Gauteng has had a slow start. We experienced a few hurdles, but all seems on track to resume soon. The earthworks are complete, and we are anticipating work to begin on the foundation within the next 2 months. To date, 11,151 learners have graduated from our sewing schools. The heart of our ashram is our printing presses. Pujya Swamiji's machine bhaktas still create drama. This time, it was our 4-color Heidelberg printing machine here at La Mercy. The general cost from the agents is about 500,000 Rand for repairs to upgrade the entire computer console, as parts are obsolete. By Gurudev's grace, our talented devotees undertook intricate repairs at component level and managed to source some circuits from overseas. Our entire cost was 1,250 Rand, 2 days of labor, and lots of perseverance and chanting. We are reminded of Pujya Swamiji's assurance that everything else in the universe may fail, but our Gurudev's grace never will. We are glad that in the past few years, we have churned out hundreds of thousands of books. Jnana Yajna, or dissemination of Gurudev literature, is the pride and joy of our ashram. By the generous support of devotees and well-wishers, we are producing and distributing thousands of books on ethics and morals to our country's children and youth. Pujya Swamiji had undertaken a similar program in the early 1980s, where many will remember receiving our master's literature at school. The educators at the schools are very impressed with the lessons and values imparted by these books and have commented that these books could not have come at a more opportune time. Shivananda Ghat continues to provide the much-needed solace and dignified facilities for the ash immersion and Shraddh ceremonies. As of yesterday, 38,271 ash immersions and 10,004 rituals have been performed at the Ghat. The Ghat is also a major outlet for our master's books. Besides the above-mentioned activities, by the grace of Sri Gurudev, our satsangs and prayer services, hamper distribution, health clinics, and maintenance of all our ashrams and centers are ongoing. Gurudev states, and I quote, "Ideal institutions are the dire need of the hour. They are a blessing to the world as they contribute to the peace and spiritual well-being of the people at large. The spiritual institutions will take care of the souls of people. In turn, the people should take care of the institutions. Thus, nourishing each other, both will reap supreme good." Unquote. Gurudev also says that gratitude is not merely a verbal expression of thanks, it must find expression in noble actions. Our ashram provides many avenues for service, and we invite you to volunteer yourself. We must remember that Gurudev does not require anything from us. He has created this institution for our own spiritual growth and well-being. There are pledge forms in the foyer and at the bookstore for you to take resolves for undertaking some regular practice according to your capacity for your spiritual merit. These will be a fitting tribute to Sri Gurudev and Pujya Swamiji during this most auspicious period. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna states that whatsoever a great man does, that other men also do. Whatever he sets up as a standard, that the world follows. Pujya Swamiji had the greatest Guru Bhakti, loved and adored Sri Gurudev, and set the highest standards for our ashram. All of us seated here today have never seen Gurudev physically, but we also love and adore Gurudev. Devotees are striving to uphold the high standards put in place by Pujya Swamiji. Pujya Swamiji has stated that we do not come to the ashram by chance, and that we have all been with Gurudev in our past lives. The Guru-disciple link is never broken. At our last Guru Bhakti Yoga workshop in May, we heard Pujya Swamiji give us his pledge of eternal spiritual friendship to all those who have done and will do Gurudev's work here. Pujya Swamiji said that they will be booked by him. Swamiji reassured us all that even if it requires him to take many more births, he will do so to take those booked ones to God. We must pause and reflect on this assurance. Pujya Swamiji's pledge of eternal spiritual friendship to all those who have done and will do Gurudev's work in this ashram. Gurudev has given an undertaking that if we take care of his body, he will take care of us. If he takes care of his mission, he will take care of us. And Gurudev has sent his choicest disciple, our beloved Pujya Swamiji, to deliver us to his feet. Perhaps this is another one of the reasons that our ashram provides the best facilities in the world for our spiritual growth. We must all endeavor to nurture this link and get booked. Gurudev said that his favorite devotees are in South Africa. Let us all strive to live up to these words of our Divine Master. This can be done by having supreme loyalty and devotion, a deep sense of dedication to duty, fostering of harmony, and by practicing the teachings of Gurudev according to your station in life. Whilst the world is experiencing turmoil at every level, our Divine Master has written assurance about the work of Divine Life Society of South Africa. And I quote, "God will look after the divine work. Lord will look after everything." Unquote. In the same letter he wrote, "All must adapt, adjust, and accommodate, cooperate, collaborate, and coordinate. Cooperation means 50-50, giving out and taking advice." Our deep gratitude to all the devotees, well-wishers, patrons, and every official of the society who lend support to the society and who work harmoniously to promote Gurudev's name and mission in this country. We thank all devotees who attend satsangs and religiously perform their daily sadhana and keep the strong, positive vibrations growing in the troubled world that we live in. We are all living in uncertain social, political and economic times, and now turbulent environmental conditions also. In conclusion, we end with a quotation from Gurudev for instant peace of mind. Whatever has happened by the will of God and is for the best. Whatever is happening now is happening by the will of God and is for the best. Whatever is to happen will happen by the will of God and will be for the best. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om. Please can I request all to move forward to make space for others that are arriving late. Thank you. Dear devotees, next on the program, Srimati Shanita Ramharak will read from the book Swami Shivananda in Pitches. This will be followed by an audio message by Pujya Swamiji. After our bhajans and kirtans, we will have a dance item by Sushri Kashmira Bhajan from our Chatsworth branch. She is a senior student of the Kala Darshan Institute of Classical Music and Dance under the tutelage of Shri Manesh Maharaj. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Gratitude. Gratitude is a warm and friendly feeling towards one who helps you. It is a sense of appreciation for favors received. It is a feeling of goodwill and thankfulness towards a person who does you some service. We should feel grateful to all those who help and guide us. Gratitude is not merely a verbal expression of thanks, it must find expression in noble actions. Just as a river pours its waters into the ocean from which it draws its supply, so also a man of gratitude returns a benefit received from others. He looks upon his benefactor with love and reverence. If he is not able to return the benefit, he keeps it in his heart with a warm feeling of love. Our deepest gratitude must go to God for the wonderful things He gives us. It is God who really supplies all our needs and who takes care of us in every way. Only those who have pure, divine love for Him will be able to see His hidden hand at all times and thereby express to Him their ceaseless gratitude. As we develop more and more trust in the Lord, we see His mercy in even the most trying and difficult situation. What appears to others as a tragedy, the devotee sees as his good fortune, for he sees in the so-called tragedy the hidden hand of God. His love for God grows by leaps and bounds. Obedience. Obedience is willingness to obey commands. It is one of the most beautiful qualities that adorns a human being. It is the ornament of a true spiritual aspirant. A disciple who has obedience to his guru, a servant who has obedience to his master, a student who has obedience to his teacher, all these shine like sparkling jewels. No other quality truly wins the hearts of one's superiors as this quality of obedience. That is why it is said that obedience is better than sacrifice. It is higher than reverence. Only he who obeys can really command. One who commands efficiently must have obeyed others in the past, and the man who obeys dutifully is worthy of being a leader someday. True obedience does not delay or question. Obedience is the mother of success in spiritual life as well as in secular life. O man, let your first lessons be obedience. You will then become the pet of everyone. You will win the hearts of all. Where there is obedience, there you will find love. Where there is a love, there you will discover obedience. A wealthy man leaves his inheritance to his obedient servant. A businessman entrusts the keys of his safe to his obedient assistant. The Guru showers his grace upon his obedient disciple. Such is the glory of obedience. So, beloved ones, Strive hard to develop this divine quality. You will then be the pride and glory of your superiors, colleagues, and friends. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya.
I'm glad to welcome all of you tonight to this Guru Purnima celebration. It is one celebration that none of our devotees like to miss. They will come from dishes, but they didn't have the guru-disciple relationship developed, with the result that their knowledge was lost and the tradition has not been carried down. We hardly find any great sage in the West today. But not so with our own religion, with Hinduism. From time immemorial, we've had our gurus coming down, and the disciples, and their disciples have their own disciples, and the lineage has been carrying on up to the present day. And that is why we have been able to maintain our great spirituality. The living proof of that is your presence here today. See? It is because of your great devotion to the Guru. It is something peculiar to our Hindu religion. It is very difficult to explain. When Christ was crucified, he was denied by his own disciples. But very rarely you will find such a thing happening in the Indian system. We give ourselves to our Guru completely. It's very difficult even to describe that relationship. In Hinduism, there's nothing that we will not do for our Guru. 1,000,000 lives are nothing. We will sacrifice 1,000,000 lives or anything for the sake of our Guru. And we have sung his glory in innumerable verses. You find those beautiful verses in the Guru Gita. Even though there is only one supreme being and we are identified with the Guru, there's no difference between the Guru and this disciple. Gurudev always says so. Says, and all the saints say there's no difference between the Guru and the disciple. It is God himself who was manifested as a whole universe, and God himself plays the part of the Guru and the devotee. But it's very difficult for us to understand that. So this great relationship has kept our knowledge alive and our spirituality alive. So we have our different gurus and the disciples, and we follow our Guru with great faith and devotion. It's something that is unique. It cannot be explained. Swami Chidananda says that the relationship between the Guru and the disciple is more sacred and intimate than between the master and the servant, than between the husband and the wife, than even between God and the devotee. And in every age we have, even in the modern age, we've had, I'll give you the case of a number of saints. who have had realization of God and who had great devotion to their gurus. Where Mother Krishna Bai and Swami Ramdas. You must see Mother Krishna Bai's devotion. There was the devotion of the mother of Sri Aurobindo Ashram. She was from France, and she said that even when she was 5 years old, she was getting realization of God. But yet when she came to Sri Aurobindo Ashram, she was the first person to sit on the floor. See? And she taught by example. We've had Swami Muktananda and his Guru. Some of the most beautiful verses written. We have Swami Yogananda, Paramsa Yogananda and his Guru. Sadhu Vaswani and his Guru. See? And our own Gurudev, his devotion to his Guru too was exemplified. So this great tradition is peculiar to us and we cannot explain it. But it is true that everything can be had from the Guru. In my own opinion, there are so many different paths leading to God, but the path of following the Guru implicitly, or what I might call Guru Bhakti Yoga, is the easiest and safest path. If you have strong willpower and if you have a very powerful mind, like Swami Vivekananda, who was also greatly devoted to Ramakrishna, if you have very strong will, then you can realize God through your own efforts. But for the vast majority of us, especially in this present age, we are not that strong. So the path of self-surrender is the easiest, because here God holds you by the hand. And when God holds you by the hand, there's no chance of Him leaving. But if you hold God, then there's all likelihood that you might let go of the grip. But when God holds you, then He never leaves you. So it's very safe. Especially now, in this particular period, we need the Guru's help. I remember when I had taken sannyas, and I was wearing Swami Guru Sharana's outfit. I said it was very small, and I was waiting in the dark because I was very shy to appear in that garb, and I was waiting for Gurudev. But the day I took sannyas, suddenly I felt that I was very courageous. I don't know why. Of all the qualities that I felt that day, it was the quality of courage, strength. And only now I realize that Gurudev had infused that power into me. Because we need, especially now, in these troubled times, we need strength and courage. And by nature I was extremely timid. If I tell you, and I told you many times, if I tell you again now, you'll laugh. When we were young, we would never like to go out into the dark. We'll be terrified. We'll never even go into the next room. So much fear I had. But after I started reading Gurudev's books, and I said, this business is no good. Fear of darkness, the fear of this and fear of that, and fear of ghosts, as Swami Ramdas also had. But once you take to the spiritual path, your whole attitude changes. So while I was reading, I was at escort, then I was reading Gurudev's books. I said, this business is no good. So I took a blanket and went about 7 miles and slept in the bushes. I said, I must conquer this fear. Gurudev taught me always that you must go straight into the trouble and not run away, as many of you are doing. If you're not running away from your trouble, you're running away to me sometimes. See? So we must be able to face whatever situation comes, because everything is meant for our good and to lead us towards God. Although we see troubles everywhere, we see darkness, we see fear, insecurity, but from the cosmic point of view, it's all divine grace. Because we are not turning towards God willingly, so we are compelled to turn towards Him. The fear is making us do sadhana, it is making us repeat His name and taking us towards God. So the path of self-surrender to the Guru is the easiest path if you want instant peace of mind. We always want everything quickly, to instant coffee and instant this. So similarly, if you want instant peace, then you must be able to surrender It's no good repeating Radha's prayer in a parrot fashion. Try to put it into practice. When troubles arise, then repeat that prayer. I do it in the press because often I have lots of troubles. Just like we have stubborn disciples, we also have stubborn machines. They don't respond sometimes. Then I found the safest thing is to surrender to Gurudev, and we find it works out quite well.
Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om 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 Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om Guru Nada, Sadguru Nada, Om Guru Nada, Shivananda, Om Guru Nada, Sadguru Nada, Om Guru Nada, Shivananda, Om Guru Nada, Sadguru Nada, Om Guru Nada, Shivananda, Om Guru Nada, Sadguru Nada, Om Guru Nada, Shivananda, Baba Varuvai, En Guru Nada, En Vini Tirpai, Shivananda, Baba Varuvai, En Guru Nada, En Vini Tirpai, Shivananda, Baba Varuvai, En Guru Nada, En Vini Tirpai, Shivananda, Baba Varuvai, En Guru Nada, En Vini Tirpai, Shivananda, Dina Dayala, Tiruchendurvela, Divini Agatidum Mayan Vela, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivananda, Shivananda Ji, Sajjan yahi समय आओ, शरण स्वामी शिवानंद जी की, सज्जन यही समय आओ, को त्यागो, सत्य में सब ध्यान लगाओ। छल कपट और झूठ को त्यागो, सत्य में सब ध्यान लगाओ। जय जय स्वामी, जय जय, जय जय स्वामी ऋषिकेश वासा। आपका जय जयकार हो। जय जय स्वामी ऋषिकेश वासा। आपका जय जयकार हो। शरण स्वामी शिवानंद जी के सजन यही समेरे आओ। अब जोड़ करके विनती हम, तेरे ही चरणों में शीश निभाओ। हाथ जोड़ करके विनती हम, तेरे ही चरणों में शीश निभाओ। जय जय स्वामी, जय जय, जय जय स्वामी सद्गुरु नादा। तेरे गुण हम सब मिल गाओ। जय जय स्वामी सद्गुरु नादा। तेरे गुण हम सब मिल गाओ। शरण स्वामी शिवानंद जी के सजन यही समय आओ। स्वामी शिवानंद कहवे वाणी, स्वामी शिवानंद कहवे वाणी, स्वामी शिवानंद कहवे वाणी। स्वामी शिवानंद कहवे वाणी। Serve, love Him, purify, meditate, realize. Swami Shivananda कहवे वाणी। Serve, love Him, purify, meditate, realize. जय जय स्वामी, जय जय, जय जय स्वामी ऋषिकेश वासा। आपका जय जयकार हो। जय जय स्वामी ऋषिकेश वासा। आपका जय जयकार हो। शरण स्वामी शिवानंद जी की सजन यही समेरे आओ। शरण स्वामी शिवानंद जी की सजन यही समेरे आओ। प्यार भाइयों गुरु शरणम। भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु शरणम। गुरु शरणम शिव शरणम। गुरु शरणम शिव शरणम। भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु शरणम। भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु शरणम। गुरु हमारे शिवानंदा भगवान हमारे शिवानंदा। गुरु हमारे
शिवानन्दा भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम शिव चरणम गुरु चरणम शिव चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम भगवान हमारे शिवानंदा गुरु हमारे शिवानंदा भगवान 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 हमारे शिवानंदा भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम शिव चरणम गुरु चरणम शिव चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम भक्ति प्यारे भाइयों गुरु चरणम
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Hari Om to all. Tonight, on this most auspicious Guru Purnima, I shall present an offering to the cosmic dancer himself, Lord Nataraj. Draped with the serpent's bhujang, adorned with the crescent moon and the sacred Mother Ganga flowing from his matted locks, the embodiment of Shiva and Shakti, the controller of the 5 elements, water, air, earth, ether, and fire. Lord Shiva employs Anchita and Kunchita during his Tandava dance. Anchita refers to the foot movement performed on the heel of the foot, and Kunchita, the foot movement on the ball of the foot. I shall now present my offering of Anchita Kunchita.
चरणम् अञ्चित कुञ्चित आनन्दनटनं नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणम् भुजङ्गभूषण गङ्गारागिणी भुजङ्गभूषण गङ्गारागिणी अर्धनारीश्वर मङ्गलदायिनी अर्धनारीश्वर मङ्गलदायिनी अर्पित आराध्य शिव कामी कल्याणी अर्पित आराध्य शिव कामी कल्याणी चिदंबर निलयो परम सत्यम चिदंबर निलयं परम सत्यम नर्तकी पूजित आनंद निलयो नर्तकी पूजित आनंद निलयो नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणम् अञ्चित कुञ्चित आनन्दनटनं नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणम् अञ्चित कुञ्चित आनन्दनटनं नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणम् नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणं नटेश चरणम्
शेष जटा मदगंग सुहावत भालति सुंदर चंद्र लुभावत तीन नेत्र कर त्रिशूलधारी नाचत शंकर धिमक धिमक धिम धिमक धिमक धिम 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 डमरू बजावे धी टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धा सति कत कत धा कत कत के धा सति कत कत धा 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 शीश जटा मदगंग सुहावत भालति सुंदर चंद्र लुभावत तीन नेत्र कर त्रिशूलधारी नाचत शंकर धिमक धिमक धिम धिमक धिमक धिम 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 डमरू बजावे धी टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धा सति कत कत धा सति कत कत के धा सति कत कत धा 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 शीश जटा मदगंग सुहावत भालति सुंदर चंद्र लुभावत तीन नेत्र कर त्रिशूलधारी नाचत शंकर धिमक धिमक धिम धिमक धिमक धिम 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 डमरू बजावे धी टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धाति टका तगे दी गन धा सति कत कत धा सति कत कत के धा सति कत कत धा 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 धा
भज ले राम नाम भज ले राम का नाम तू भज ले राम नाम भज ले राम का नाम तू भज ले राम नाम भज ले राम का नाम तू भज ले राम नाम राम नाम के दो अक्षर में राम नाम के दो अक्षर राम नाम के दो अक्षर में तीन लोक
लोक चारु धाम बजुरे भाई रघुराई बेड़ा पार करेंगे राम बजुरे भाई रघुराई बेड़ा पार करेंगे राम बजुले राम का नाम तो बजुले राम नाम 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 राम बिना कछु और न भाई राम बिना कछु और न भाई जब जब मन का धीरज टूटे जब जब मन का धीरज टूटे राम नाम हो तो पर आए राम नाम हो तो पर आए जब तक तन है जीवन है जब तक तन है जीवन हो जब तक तन है ये जीवन है कर ले बस ये काम बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुले राम का नाम तो बजुले राम नाम 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 मेरे मन मंदिर के भीतर लखन सिया संग राम विराजे मेरे मन मंदिर के भीतर लखन सिया संग राम विराजे सावली सूरत जब जब देखो सासों का मंजीरा बाजे परे भाग जो मेरे मेरे परे भाग जो मेरे में वो परे भाग जो मेरे मेरे पाया ये वरदान बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुले राम का नाम तो बजुले राम नाम 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 सुर मुनि जिसकी महिमा गाते सुर मुनि जिसकी महिमा गाते जिसके चूने भर से ही तो जिसके चूने भर से ही तो पत्थर भी जीवन पा जाते पत्थर भी जीवन पा जाते नाम उसी का रटता है मन नाम उसी का रटता है वो नाम उसी का रटता है मन सुबह हो या शाम बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुरे भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम बजुले राम का नाम तो बजुले राम नाम 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 पाप कटे मेरे जीवन के
प्राणों में छाया उजियारा, माया का सब मेल धो गई, राम नाम की पावन धारा, माया का सब मेल धो गई, राम नाम की पावन धारा। हे रघुनंदन तेरा वंदन, हे रघुनंदन तेरा वंदन, हे रघुनंदन तेरा वंदन, शत शत तुझे प्रणाम। बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम, बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम। भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम। धरती अंबर चांद सितारे, सब में है उसकी ही छाया, धरती अंबर चांद सितारे, सब में है उसकी ही छाया। एक वही सच है इस जग में, और सभी कुछ है बस माया। फिर काहे को करता है रे, फिर काहे को करता है रे, फिर काहे को करता है रे, तू इतना अभिमान। बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम, बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम। भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम। केवट को भी गले लगाया, केवट को भी गले लगाया, शबरी के झूठे पैरों में, शबरी के झूठे पैरों में। परम भक्ति का रस जो पाया, परम भक्ति का रस जो पाया, उसके लिए है एक बराबर, उसके लिए बराबर, उसके लिए एक बराबर, निर्धन और धनवान। बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम, बजुर भाई रघुराई तेरा पार करेंगे राम। भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम, भजले राम का नाम, तू भजले राम नाम।
Om. We offer our deep appreciation and gratitude to Sushri Kashmira Bhajan for her most excellent dance rendition this evening. Please can we offer her another round of applause. All are lovingly invited to attend our forthcoming functions. Shri Gurudev's birthday satsang is on Saturday, the 8th of July. This will be observed at all our Divine Life Society ashrams. Ganga Aarti at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills, will commence at 5:30 p.m., followed by satsang. There will be a khanda chanting from 5 a.m. until 5 p.m. Devotees are encouraged to join in one or more of the hourly sessions. The most sacred 98th birth anniversary of beloved Pujya Swami Sahajananda is on Monday, the 10th of July. There will be a morning sadhana session from 6 a.m. until 6:25 a.m. at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills. A khanda chanting will take place from 5 a.m. until 5 p.m. Ganga Arti will commence at 5 p.m., followed by satsang. Sapra Prasad will be served. Sri Gurudev's 60th Mahasamadhi anniversary satsang, according to the Sanskrit calendar, is on the 11th of July. Ganga Arti at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills will commence at 5:30 p.m., followed by satsang. Sri Gurudev's 60th Mahasamadhi anniversary, according to the English calendar, is on the 14th of July. There will be a morning sadhana session from 6 a.m. until 6:25 a.m. at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills. A khanda chanting will take place from 5 a.m. until 5 p.m. Devotees are encouraged to join in one or more of the hourly sessions. Ganga Arti will commence at 5:30 p.m., followed by satsang. Sapra Prasad will be served. All are lovingly reminded that in addition to the above-mentioned special satsangs, there will be daily satsangs between 8th July to 14th July at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills. Ganga Arti is at 5:30 p.m., followed by satsang. Our monthly yoga camp will take place on Sunday, the 23rd of July, at this ashram, commencing at 6 a.m. and concluding at 12 noon. The program caters for the entire family, and all are invited to participate in this unique spiritual experience. Breakfast and lunch prasad will be served. The launch of our 41-day recital of Sri Hanuman Chalisa will take place at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills on the 25th of July. Ganga Arti will commence at 5:30 p.m. The recital will culminate on Sunday, the 3rd of September. During this most auspicious Sri Guru Purnima period, Divine Life Society of South Africa is distributing 1,500 grocery hampers to needy families at an approximate cost of 300 Rand per hamper. Those wishing to contribute may do so via our fundraisers, via EFT, or at the bookstore. In order to commemorate the 60th Mahasamadhi anniversary of beloved Gurudev, the Society will be undertaking the following. A khanda chanting daily from 8th July to 14th July from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Shivananda Ashram, Reservoir Hills. Devotees are encouraged to join in one or more of the hourly slots. Devotees are encouraged to take or renew their spiritual resolves. A composite pledge form is available in the foyer. Kindly tick the resolves you wish to take. Pledge forms will be offered on the shrine on the 14th of July. Please visit our bookstore for our latest publications, CDs, attractive picture frames, and home shrines. Our 3-month calendar containing details of functions until the 1st of October is also available. Today's special at the bookstore are the books From Man to God Man and The Divine Personality of Sri Swami Shivananda, together with a CD, Satsang with Sri Gurudev, and all three of these are for at a special discounted price of 80 Rand. For those who have not taken darshan at Ganga Mata as yet, there will be Arti at Bhagirathi only after Satsang due to load shedding. Devotees are lovingly reminded of the rule of silence after satsang, and especially during meals. Senior citizens will take their meals downstairs, and all others will proceed to the dining hall complex. A shuttle service is available at the bottom of Shivananda Avenue next to the Godavari tree for the infirm and elderly. Pujya Swamiji has given elaborate descriptions in our books of the value of the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, Agnihotra, and the Sri Hanuman Chalisa. Devotees are urged to continue with these practices regularly for their own safety and protection. Agnihotra will also help to bring rain. As per Pujya Swamiji's advice, The Mahamrityunjaya mantra should be repeated all the time while driving. If we cannot repeat the mantra all the time, then repeat it as much as possible. It will help to prevent accidents, robberies, hijackings, and other calamities. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. 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 Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Vandanam Mrityurmukshayamamritat. 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 Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Vandanam Mrityurmukshayamamritat.
श्री सद्गुरुदेवा की जय। जय जय आरती विघ्न विनायक विघ्न विनायक श्री गणेशा। जय जय आरती वेणुगोपाला वेणुगोपाला वेणुलोला अगणित चोरा जय जय आरती वेंकटरमण वेंकटरमण संकटहरण सीताराम राधे श्याम जय जय आरती गौरी मनोहर गौरी मनोहर भवानी शंकरा शंभो सदाशिव उमा महेश्वरा जय जय आरती राज राजेश्वरी राज राजेश्वरी त्रिपुर सुंदरी महासरस्वती महालक्ष्मी महाकाली महाशक्ति जय जय आरती अंजनेय अंजनेय हनुमंता जय जय आरती दत्तात्रेय दत्तात्रेय तिरुमूर्ति अवतारा जय जय आरती सद्गुरुनादा सद्गुरुनादा भगवान शिवानंदा सद्गुरुनादा भगवान विश्वानंदा जय जय आरती विघ्न विनायक ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्माहविर् ब्रह्माग्नो ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मेव तेन गन्तव्यं ब्रह्म कर्म समाधिना ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की जय।